Imagine a king who believed he was made of glass, a man who ate live animals just to satisfy his hunger, or an emperor who locked people inside theaters so they couldn't escape his singing. History isn't just battles and inventions, it's also full of strange, eccentric people who make us ask, how is this even real? Today we're exploring the weirdest people in history. Let's begin with Charles VI of France, who ruled in the late 1300s. Despite being king, he had a fragile secret. He believed his body was made of glass. Terrified of breaking, he refused to be touched and even wore specially padded clothes to protect himself. He avoided movement, fearing a single fall would shatter him. His condition, known as the glass delusion, shows how even powerful rulers can suffer from the strangest fears. Now meet Tarare, an 18th century Frenchman cursed with endless hunger. Tarare could eat baskets of apples, stones, and even live cats and snakes. Witnesses said his body was hot to the touch, and that he smelled terrible. Shockingly, the French army used him as a courier. He swallowed secret documents, carried them across enemy lines, and, well, retrieved them later. His life ended tragically, but Tarare remains one of history's strangest medical mysteries. Next, the Roman Emperor Nero. Most rulers cared about politics and war, but Nero, he cared about applause. He fancied himself an artist, forcing citizens to attend his endless singing and acting performances. Some people were locked inside theaters for hours, unable to leave. Imagine being trapped while your emperor sang off key. His obsession with fame overshadowed his empire, making him one of history's strangest leaders. Fast forward to the 1800s and meet Richard Heber, a wealthy Englishman with a dangerous addiction: books. Heber collected over 150,000 volumes, filling multiple houses across Europe. He never bought just one copy. If he liked a book, he might buy 6 versions, one for show, one for use, and 4 for friends, as he once said. In the end, his collection was so massive, people joked that he didn't just own libraries, he was a library. Russia's Peter the Great is remembered as a modernizer, but he had a bizarre hobby: collecting curiosities. He filled his museum with human and animal deformities, skeletons, preserved babies, and strange creatures. He even forced people to visit, hoping it would stop them from believing in evil spirits. To him, it was science. To everyone else, it was terrifying. In ancient Greece, Diogenes was a philosopher who rejected wealth and comfort. He lived in a giant clay barrel on the streets of Athens. He carried a lantern during the day, claiming he was searching for an honest man. He mocked powerful leaders, including Alexander the Great. When Alexander asked if he could grant him any wish, Diogenes famously replied, "Yes, stand out of my sunlight." Weird, absolutely, but also unforgettable. In 1726, an Englishwoman named Mary Toft shocked doctors by claiming she gave birth to rabbits. For weeks, midwives and surgeons reported pulling rabbit parts from her body. The story spread across England, even fooling the king's own physician. Eventually, Mary confessed. She had inserted animal parts into herself to fake the births. The scandal destroyed reputations and remains one of history's strangest medical hoaxes. In the 20th century, Austrian scientist Wilhelm Reich claimed he had discovered a mysterious life force called organ energy. He built organ boxes, wooden chambers where people could sit and supposedly heal themselves using this invisible power. Celebrities even tried them. The US government, however, wasn't impressed. They burned his books and banned his devices. Reich died in prison, but his strange theories still have cult followers today. Romantic poet Lord Byron was eccentric in every sense. When he attended Cambridge University, he discovered dogs weren't allowed in student housing. Instead of following the rule, he brought a pet bear with him. The university had no rules against bears, so he kept it. Byron walked his bear around campus on a leash, turning heads everywhere he went. And finally, Countess Elizabeth Bathory of Hungary, who lived in the 16th century. Rumors claim she believed bathing in the blood of young women would keep her youthful. While some of these stories may be exaggerated, She was accused of torturing and killing dozens, possibly hundreds, of servants. Her legend earned her the title the Blood Countess, one of history's creepiest reputations. From kings who thought they were glass to philosophers living in barrels and poets who walked pet bears, history proves that truth is often stranger than fiction. So, which of these strange figures do you think is the weirdest? Drop your answer in the comments, and if you love bizarre history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More weird stories are on the way.